Welcome to the THROWDown Podcast. This is episode number 1. My name is Declan,
I'm DJ.
and we're going to be posting these once every other week. So make sure you follow and like. Okay, well, let's jump into the first round of the draft, Talk about the draft a little bit. What's going on? Do you want to highlight a player that's not talked about as much?
I don't know. There's maybe way too many players to highlight.
Too many?
Yeah, there's too many that people are talking about.
Throw out a couple then.
Jarius Monroe,
Okay. We're out of.
cornerback from Tulane. Jason Henderson, linebacker out of Old Dominion. We have Jacoby Windman, linebacker out of Michigan State. We have Josh Proctor out of Ohio State. We have, there's too many. Jalen Cocker out of Holy Cross.
Jalen what?
Jalen Cocker.
Okay. What about just like pick out one of those players? What about them makes you want to highlight them?
Just see, when I look into a player, I'd rather have a guy who has the drive and the physicality to want to play the game instead of a player that's just there to play the game. Think of it this way. Johnny Manziel was just there to play the game.
Yeah.
Why else did he become a bust, okay? He was just there to play the game and have fun.
Yeah.
But then there's other people like Andrew Luck who desired and fully wanted to play the game. Or Brock Purdy, example.
Yeah.
He fully desired and wanted to play the game. That's why he's good now. So you just have to look at the players that stand out and just give more effort and time into their education and on-field track just to be the star the NFL,
Yeah, the
provides.
NFL level. For me, a player I want to highlight is probably Luke Reimer out of Nebraska. He's a linebacker. I don't know.
Dog.
Yeah, he is a dog. He just some of the best instincts I've seen in a linebacker in a while.
And his great hip awareness.
Yeah.
And he doesn't relate with his hips. So like if somebody's coming off, he doesn't like rely on his hips mostly. He can fully trust his speed and instincts just to burst to the ball.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
He does have insane speed too.
It's insane.
Like he might not run the fastest 40, but his on-field speed is insane.
Yeah, maybe if you saw like how fast he was doing the back-to-back drills, or maybe his cone drills, I guarantee he was one of the top.
Yeah. Another player is Michael Pratt, Tulane, I think.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I like him. I like I don't know, I just like his passing ability. I think that with a few tweaks, he could be I wouldn't say a starter, but a good backup, for a long time.
So you're saying he's probably going to be like a Joe Flacco or like
a Tyrod Taylor.
I'm not saying like good Joe Flacco. I'm saying like a now Joe Flacco. Where like he'll come in and play good and then he'll just go to another team.
Yeah, he'll play good for you if you need him.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's like a Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Fitzmagic. Let's talk about some players who could jump to the first round.
There is so many.
Yeah.
I mean, it is ridiculous.
Once you get to like 25, everything is interchangeable.
Yeah, once you get to like 20 to 25 range, there's literally could be so many players that go in. I mean, Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Bo Nix would go first round.
I know, I like Bo Nix.
Lyle McConkey could possibly.
Dude,
Xavier Worthy,
sure.
Adonai Mitchell.
Yep. Darius Robinson.
I think his name's Jordan Morgan from Arizona.
Yep.
And then you have honestly a lot of guys that could jump up in the first round.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Lad McConkey should be first round. I feel like if you get him in the second round, you got to steal there.
Yeah, I feel like you got to steal if you got him in the second round as well.
Yeah, he's kind of like.
Let's just hope the Chiefs don't get him at 32.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that.
Or the Chiefs are kind of building one of the best receiver corps. Sad to say, scary to say.
But it's just gonna take a year or two for them to actually start cooking in the receiver room.
Yeah, true. But imagine if the Chiefs make a trade, call up on draft day. I want Brock Bowers to learn with Travis Kelce.
I mean, that would be they do run 2 tight end sets a lot.
That would be, but like once Kelsey retires soon, that would be insane.
I think Kelsey should retire now.
I think that if they don't get the 3-peat, he's gonna retire.
He should retire.
And if they get the 3-peat, he's gonna go for
He
the
should
4-peat. So some first round jumps. Darius Robinson out of Missouri.
I think he's a first round lock.
Lock.
I think he can go high.
I haven't seen many people putting him in the first
Because they
round.
don't know.
But they put him like 38 to
When
39.
last year? When did they have Darnell Taylor in the top 10? Nobody did.
Who?
Why am I saying
Darnell Wright?
Darnell Wright? My bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone had Miles Murphy in like the top 15.
I had Miles Murphy in the top 15.
I had him low.
No, that's right. I had him low. I was just on my board, like my big board. I had him on my.
I had him really low on my mock draft.
Because that mock draft that we did, like
I think I had him going to the Chiefs at like 32 or something.
Like, remember that mock draft we did 2 months before the draft, and we were like, yeah, Miles Murphy is gonna drop.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, just
skyrocketed down the board.
Yep. Can't say it wasn't because of us.
Yeah, I know. We call it.
Yeah, for sure. Who else? Kingsley. I don't know how to say his last name. Samotu or something like that.
Maybe you can bump. I don't know. Chop Robinson could go in the first.
I think Chop Robinson's gonna go in the first because after his combine.
Tyler Guyton maybe should be a lock in the first with how big and athletic he is. I mean, I know he's like probably the rawest like offensive tackle we've seen since Alex Leatherwood, but J.C. Latham is going to go top 10 without a doubt. He is the biggest wrecking ball and powerhouse offensive lineman in this draft class. I guarantee you a team is going to value him more than any of the top receivers in this draft, and maybe just any of the quarterbacks in this draft. J.C. Latham is rumored at Senior Bowl, at the Combine, and around his pro day to be the number 1 tackle, and you can move him into guard if you need to, on GM's boards. The way he can just... It's brilliant, man. It's absolutely brilliant.
Well, I mean, that was something there. That was a sight to see. All right. Let's get out of the draft for a second.
Okay.
Oh no, let's go back to the draft. All right.
We're going back to the
Back
draft.
to the future. Let's go back to the draft and let's talk about some potential quarterback landing spots. So let's go through the top, like 7 quarterbacks.
Okay.
Go through some landing spots there. Okay. Well, I think Caleb Williams is going to be a Chicago Bear.
I think Caleb Williams is going to be a Washington Commander.
So the Commanders are going to trade up?
I think the Commanders are going to trade at least the second pick, next year's first, and 2 seconds to move up just 1 spot.
So, okay.
I think Commanders are destined to move up just 1 spot. I think all this building around they've done with getting receivers, getting linemen, finally getting a few defensive pieces is all for Fields. And everybody in the locker room loves Fields in Chicago right now.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody. Swift said that he absolutely loves Fields, and he just came to Chicago. Why would he come to Chicago if they don't even know their quarterback situation right now? If you're a free agent and you're going to a new team, wouldn't you ask, well, what are we doing in the front office?
Yeah.
I guarantee if they were to bring in Caleb Williams, who is so-called a problem in the locker room, they would lose the locker room in Chicago. Ryan Poles would get fired.
He's been cooking the past few years.
Yeah, he has, but he also knows that if you pass up on 3 Heisman quarterbacks for Justin Fields and it doesn't work out this year, you and everybody you brought in are fired no matter what, because that's how the NFL works. It doesn't matter what you did. If you passed up on 3 Heisman quarterbacks for Justin Fields and he doesn't work out this year, you're done. Yeah. And then you got to think of it this year. Justin Fields, if he does play and he goes off and takes them to the playoffs or almost, he needs to get some big money because you kept him over all those guys. You have faith in him, and he has the best agent in football. You would be expecting them to pay him at least $40 a year if they did not take Caleb Williams the first pick. Like, they would have to be fully committed on Fields or else their jobs are cut. They're chopped.
Yeah.
You're fired.
All right. Where do we think Jaden Daniels is going to go? I think Jaden Daniels is going to be a New England Patriot.
I think either New England or the Las Vegas.
The Raiders?
I think there's been too many connections with his old coach in Las Vegas and his old trainees in Vegas to the point where I think Vegas is targeting him.
Well,
If he falls past 3, Vegas is trading up. I guarantee it. Because 4 might not be a trade back spot. If they traded up with the Chargers and gave them their soul and life of Vegas to get Jaden Daniels, a show playmaker in Vegas, where you go to spend money, they would do it.
they just went and got Gardner Minshew, though. What was that for if they get Jaden Daniels?
Isn't Gardner Minshew like the new Ryan Fitzpatrick?
I mean, like,
He is though.
but they already have a backup in Aiden O'Connell.
You can't always have too many backups though too.
Aiden O'Connell should start next year. For sure.
But he's probably not going to. They're going to get a quarterback.
I don't know. I think I like his chances of starting.
They're going to get a quarterback, sadly.
I don't think they're going to draft him. I think they're going to go Quinion Mitchell. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
I think that's what they're doing is going Quinion Mitchell or Nate Wiggins or Terrion Arnold. One of those 3. So, Drake May. Big.
Drake May.
Yeah.
See, this is where the draft gets interesting for me.
Okay.
Is where if I think Caleb is going to go to the Commanders for a trade up, I don't think and then the Bears are fully committed on Fields and they don't take Caleb, you wouldn't take May.
Who? When?
The Chicago Bears if they traded down.
Yeah.
So then that leaves out the question. I think the Patriots would favor Jaden Daniels. So you would have to look like maybe Drake May to the Giants, or maybe Drake May to Minnesota, or maybe Drake May to Denver. But Denver can't trade up because they don't have anything. They don't have nothing but buttons. So all I'm gonna say is maybe Giants or Minnesota.
I like the Giants.
I would say Giants had the best shot to trade up for him. But I don't think Giants are fully committed to a quarterback in the draft right now because if they were, they would have already got rid of Daniel Jones in his contract, and you wouldn't have just signed another backup to also have a 3 quarterback room.
I mean, you just said the opposite, though, about the Raiders.
Yeah, I know, but they also only have 2 quarterbacks in the quarterback room.
Who?
Just Gardner Minshew, really, and Aiden
Yeah,
O'Connell.
O'Connell.
But Giants right now have 3 in their room.
Who do they got?
Daniel Jones, Drew Lock, and Tommy DeVito.
Yeah, that's right, Tommy DeVito. Yeah, I mean, one of them.
They might just look for a top tier receiver.
Maybe. But are they gonna, just stick it out with
Or
Daniel Jones?
Brock Bowers to New York.
I don't like that.
Brock Bowers to New York.
I don't know. Michael Penix, where's he going?
I don't know.
I'm thinking Denver.
I don't know where Penix is going.
Yeah, I'm just simply thinking.
Yeah, it's just like where you can't really like put a finger on it. It's like I think Penix is gonna go to a team. I think a team's gonna draft him where they already have a quarterback. I guarantee it. I'm guessing like somewhere weird like New Orleans maybe. The Saints would be a cool spot for him to go.
Yeah, that would be a good spot.
Yeah, maybe the Saints or Penix can. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, maybe the Saints.
I'm liking the Broncos probably. also one of the teams that maybe the Patriots get a little risky here. They take Odunze at 3. So then second round they take Michael Penix. That's what I've seen.
I do not see that happening. Unless they trade it down to like 6.
I think Odunze's going to go higher than Neighbors. I think people value
He might.
Neighbors. Yeah, I mean he's going to come into the NFL and he's going to be Mike Evans basically.
Yeah, you would hope so.
Maybe could be better.
No. Don't ever say somebody would be better than Mike Evans.
I think he could be better than Mike Evans.
No. Mike Evans is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but I mean, doesn't mean that there's no one ever is going to be better than him.
He's not going to have 1,000 yards every year.
Why not? I mean, if he goes to the correct team.
Okay, bro, you're trying to compare a receiver in college to Hall of Famer Mike Evans saying that he will be better than him. No, he won't.
He could be. I mean, if he goes to a team with a good quarterback with a good scheme for him, he could be. I mean, you just really got to think of his skills. Like, he has the same skills as Mike Evans. He's about the same height, I'm pretty sure. About the same size. A little smaller in weight, I think. But, always could be. Who is another quarterback? Bo Nix.
Denver.
Denver in the first round?
Denver in the first round.
You're not thinking New Orleans for him?
Denver in the first round.
Why do you think Denver likes him so much?
He's just a Sean Payton quarterback.
Yeah, okay.
He
Fair
plays in the
enough.
pocket, plays under structure.
Yeah.
He
fair
listens to the coach. He follows play designs, and he follows a scheme that crosses the middle. That's Sean Payton.
enough. Enough said. Spencer Rattler. Where's he going?
I'm gonna say the Jets or the Giants.
What?
One of the New York teams.
Third round? Second round?
One of the New York teams are gonna draft him.
Which round?
I think he's gonna go high second, to be honest. I think there's gonna be a team that like really, really values Spencer.
So you think?
And I think Jets are being eyed in quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, are they going to get rid of Zach Wilson then?
Oh yeah.
This year? Before the
Yeah.
draft?
They're either gonna trade him in draft or they're just gonna cut him.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm expecting him to be cut like in the next like few weeks.
I wouldn't give up any draft capital for him.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, so that's why I'm saying I'm guessing he's gonna get released.
Okay, who's another quarterback? Michael Pratt? Like, what other quarterbacks even are there?
I like Carter Bradley. I
Yeah,
like
Sam Hartman.
I really like Keaton Slovis. I really like I'm spacing out his name.
Hartman?
I like Hartman too. Jordan Travis is good, but he's under injury.
Yeah. All right, let's just talk about last one, Michael Pratt. Where is he going?
The Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, I mean, they do
I
like
don't know,
drafting
man.
quarterbacks in, like, the third
I don't
round.
know where he's gonna go. It's just whenever they get to the 4th or 5th round with these good quarterbacks, they always go somewhere where they don't start. Like, watch, you'll see like the Bills draft him or something. You'll be like, bro, why?
Yeah. I was
Happens every
thinking,
time.
I was kind of thinking like the Falcons.
Maybe the Cardinals give him a shot.
Yeah. And then what do they get rid of Kyler Murray, trade him away?
No, you have Kyler Murray, Desmond Ritter, and Michael Pratt. You have a 3-room competition.
Michael Pratt's never winning that.
Michael Pratt would beat out Desmond Ritter.
Yeah, that's for sure. He's not beating out
Desmond
Kyler
Ritter
Murray.
should be cut like right now. I don't even know why they traded for him.
Just a backup. All right. Let's move on. Okay. Let's move on to can you name the 2022 draft? Okay. So
Okay.
it's one team. Can you name the draft based on where the players went to college and their position? Okay.
Okay.
So, both these players were drafted in the 6th round. Was a lineman from Georgia and a tight end from Georgia.
The 6th round in 2019?
2022.
From Georgia? 6th round, a tight end and receiver?
Tight end and offensive lineman.
For Georgia. Oh, Pitt.
Huh?
Pittsburgh.
It is not the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It's not Darnell Washington?
No, that was 2023.
Oh.
So, 2 more players here. In the 5th round, they drafted a running back from BYU. And in the 3rd round, they drafted a defensive end from Western Kentucky.
I don't know. Whoever had this draft class, they did a shitty job.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Probably like Minnesota or something.
This was not the Minnesota Vikings. Okay. In the 2nd round, they did have another 3rd round pick, but that would give away what it is, so I'm going to skip that. In the 2nd round, they drafted a linebacker from Montana State. And also another 2nd round pick, a defensive end from Penn State.
The Patriots?
It's not the Patriots. 1st round pick. In the 1st round, they drafted a wide receiver from USC.
Right, you're telling me this is the Falcons?
This is the Atlanta Falcons. The 3rd round pick was Desmond Ridder.
That was the Falcons? Oh my god.
Alright, let's do
Jesus. That was their draft.
It wasn't bad. I mean, they got Tyler Algier in that draft. They got Troy Anderson, Drake London, Joel or Bettio or whatever his name is. Alright, let's do one more. Okay. Can you name this team based off of the 2021 draft blind? In the 6th round, they drafted a D lineman from Arizona. That's all you're getting for round 1.
Defensive lineman from Arizona in the 6th round.
Yeah.
What was it, like the Panthers?
This is not the Panthers. In the 5th round, they drafted a linebacker from TCU. Also, another 5th round pick, a tight end from Florida.
Bro, when did Florida ever had a tight end in the draft?
Yeah.
Like literally, are you serious?
Didn't Kyle Pitts go to Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like that was it. That's all they've ever had.
That is true. This is 2021, by the way.
So he was probably his backup.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
All right. Okay. Then in the 3rd round, they drafted a wide receiver from Michigan.
Yeah, bro, I'm lost.
Yeah, this one's. They only had 5 picks in this draft. All right, last pick, 3rd round. Okay. A quarterback from Stanford.
A quarterback from Stanford?
Yep, 2021.
Was it Texans?
It is the Texans, yes.
Who was the receiver out of Michigan?
Nico Collins, I believe. Yeah.
Bro, what?
That was. I don't know. I felt like almost none of those players were still on the team, but Nico Collins, so that one was pretty tough. All right. Let's talk about this offseason. Okay. Best trade. What was the best trade? There was a few.
Come on now. Best trade was Sam Howell now.
Sam Howell to the Seahawks?
Sam Howell to the Seahawks.
That was a good trade. If you don't know, we're big fans of Sam Howell. Literally cried real tears when we saw that.
You guys are just haters. I don't know why people don't like Sam Howell.
Real tears were cried. So anyway, if you're seeing this, just know you got two of the biggest fans in the world right here.
There was a lot of good trades, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought Joe Mixon's trade was really good.
I mean, yeah, they gave up basically nothing for him.
Yeah, they gave up a broken washing machine.
Yeah. The Bucks-Lions trade.
That was a good one.
Yeah, who was that?
Carlton Davis.
Carlton Davis, that's what it was, yep.
There was another good trade too. Deontay Johnson was a good trade.
Yeah.
There were some more trades, I thought.
Those are basically all the big ones.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think, yeah, Sam Howell, because he could come out and start.
He is gonna start.
I don't know. I think they want to sit him under Gino for a year still.
No, he's gonna start, man.
You never know. I don't know if it's gonna be week 1, but he will start eventually. Okay. Who was the best signing?
I think the best signing, honestly, probably. I don't know, man. There's so many signings, hard to even keep track.
Alright, I have my answer for mine. Darnell Mooney to the Falcons. In my opinion, that was the best signing. Just for, what he got.
Let's say.
I don't know. I feel like he won't be as good on the Texans might be, though. They're a defensive team, especially with Will Anderson coming off the other side. That is going to be one scary defense. They just need now that elite nose tackle, elite interior D tackle. Could get it in this draft too. Let's see what else. Who is the most improved team? What team most improved during free agency?
The Lions.
Okay, the Lions. Who did they get? They got Carlton Davis. That D tackle. B.J. Jones or D.J. Jones?
DJ Reader.
Yeah.
And then they got the Saints old edge rusher.
Marcus Davenport, yeah. They did lose Jonah Jackson.
And then they brought back a couple people and they brought in somebody else, I forgot.
Yeah, I would say the most improved team is the Rams. Probably. The Rams or the Commanders.
Commanders improved a lot. They improved almost everything on their depth chart.
Yeah, I mean, they had big holes, and Dan Campbell went out there and said, I'll take it. Basically the Washington Cowboys at this point. All they need to do is sign Leighton Vander Esch, and they're basically...
Yeah, they're probably going to get Vander Esch soon.
They need a linebacker, so why not, right?
Seahawks need a linebacker if we sign one.
Yeah, I guess...
Well, Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah. Who is the least improved team? The most, your team has gotten the worst.
The Chargers or the Bills.
Yeah. The Chargers, putting Quentin Johnson as your only receiver.
That's sad.
Yeah.
And you don't even have your tight end anymore, Gerald Everett.
We got Will Disley now. That's something. They love taking Seahawks tight ends.
They just don't know how to build a team around Herbert. It's sad.
Yeah, especially when they have needs on offensive line too. They can't fix all those.
I thought they were going to keep all the receivers and draft O-line, but
they have holes everywhere now. I don't know. Maybe
mark my word, Chargers are going to draft Blake Corum in the second. Mark my word on that one.
They're going to trade Herbert, draft J.J. McCarthy in the first.
Eckler in the second.
Yeah. And then Roman Wilson in the third. Roman Wilson will be a Charger. I can guarantee that.
I just see them getting full on Blake Corum.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, Blake Corum in the second, Roman Wilson in the third, if he falls there.
Yeah,
J.J. McCarthy in the first.
that'd be wild.
Yeah. Chris Jenkins. Dude, these are all needs too, but they're all Michigan players. Let's see. What are the Cowboys doing?
Nothing.
What are they thinking?
Nothing.
All
Nothing.
in?
They don't want to win.
Yeah.
All in, comma, my ass.
Yeah. No. They are doing nothing. Like they said they want to go rebuild.
They're not doing anything. He does this every year. He says they're gonna do something, and they don't do it.
Is it time to move on from Dak soon?
Why? I mean, how do you think this case of sexual assault came out of nowhere? Maybe Jerry Jones put it on him. Just saying.
I also heard that he's countersuing, and that's why it came back up.
Just let it play out. See if he gets cut. See if he gets traded. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. Just let it play out.
Big news is Matt Araiza. He has a starting job.
Yeah, finally in KC.
Yeah, the best college punter ever. Got fucked over, won the case. Now back in his starting position for back-to-back Super Bowl champions.
And now he's gonna give Kansas City the #1 special teams in the league.
Yeah, Harrison Butker and him. That's scary.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the way
That is, and if you get Xavier Worthy as your kick and punt returner, like it's not even fair anymore.
Yeah, I don't think people really understand how big of a deal punts are. Like that could literally change the whole
Oh,
game.
bro, he can punt it at the inside the 5 every punt. It don't matter if you have him out in the parking lot. He's gonna put it inside the 5-yard line. Okay.
Imagine standing in the back of your end zone and being like, yeah, no, this is
I can put it at the 1. Like how?
Like, yeah, I don't know how your legs.
He just hits it so well that like when it hits the ground, it like arches over into the 5, and when it hits, it just plants. Like I don't understand it. Or he can do like a bunt kick and make it just like bounce like if you're skipping rocks across the field, and then it'll stop inside the 10. You're like, how? Rise is literally like the most gifted punter like ever.
I guess years of practice, but almost got taken away.
We got a new punter coming in this year too.
Yeah, what's his name?
Tory Taylor, I think.
Tory Taylor. Where's he out of?
Iowa. Had like 1,000 yards in punting this year. He broke the record for most punts and most yards in a single season.
Did you see that clip of that punter who kicked the ball 90 yards over his head?
Yeah, that was wild.
Dude, that's insane.
That's crazy.
Imagine, dude. Yeah.
But nobody will ever sign him.
Why not? I mean,
No, because that's just how the NFL is.
he's young. I'm pretty sure he's in high school.
Nobody would want to sign Destroying.
I mean, he's on a team now. You know what? The thing with
I would have signed him so long ago.
The thing with Deshaun is, I don't know if he's good and everything, yes, but I don't know if he's gonna be that consistent.
I think he could be.
He could be for sure, but I think he's gonna get in his own head a lot,
Nah.
and he's gonna.
We're gonna find out. I mean, I hope he like banks 60s and 70s out there like it's nothing. Like
The game started in 15 days, and he is their starter.
if he honestly banks like a 65 just with ease and just does like some YouTube flip or something, he's gonna be signed to the NFL the next day.
He could be, honestly, yeah. That would be big for everyone there. Everyone that's on social
And
media.
you know who would sign him?
Punting and stuff. Who?
The Chargers.
The Chargers.
The Chargers.
Why the Chargers?
The Chargers. Just put my word on that. If he was to go to any NFL team, it would be the Chargers or the Bears. It's either the Chargers or the Bears. I'm putting it on that.
The Chargers love Dicker the kicker way too much.
I like Dicker with the kicker.
They love him way too much.
Kicker with a Dicker. I mean, he's good.
I think he's going to go to the Lions. I think Dan Campbell would be willing to.
We had our kicker.
Yeah, that's true.
We did.
Then you let him go.
No, we still have him.
Did you re-sign him?
He's in practice squad, I think. Oh, we just switched on and off. Like, literally the whole year. I remember every week checking my phone. It was a kicker competition every week at camp. It was always competition on who was going to go out that week.
Yeah.
Patterson, though, was legit. He played for the Jags, too, and he was legit with them, too.
Bring in Destroying then. If he does
Oh, yeah.
good.
I'll bring in Destroying. Come on in.
Yeah.
We bite off a few kneecaps with you.
Dude, he's like fucking fast as he's fast as hell too.
Yeah,
The
okay.
fakes would be insane.
Yeah, it
The
would.
Dan
A
Campbell
little
fake.
a little flip flop. Yeah.
I wonder what his 40 is.
Probably like a 5'4'9",
5?
5 or 4'9".
I think it's probably gonna be like 4'6".
For a kicker,
Dude, he's not just a kicker.
that would be ridiculous. No, but I'm saying though, for a kicker, that would be
Have
ridiculous.
you seen when the Logan Paul did the
I know
race
how
thing?
athletic he is, but I'm saying if he ran that as a kicker, that would be ridiculous.
I think that's what he runs. I don't know. We'll have to do some research on it, see what he actually does run. But I mean, he's the fastest person on YouTube.
I want to make everyone know that Riley Patterson was like the best kicker I ever saw in college, and he's just given up on. And I hated Roberto Aguayo as a kid, and everybody loved him. I don't know why. It was so annoying. He was considered the greatest college kicker ever. I hated him. He kicked so weird.
Anything on your mind you want to talk about at all? Football.
I got Ole Miss. I want to put this on record. Before the 2023 college football season started, I told Declan right here, I had Jordan Travis as my Heisman sleeper behind Caleb Williams, and I had the Florida State Seminoles as playoff sleepers. They went on to go undefeated and get screwed off by the committee. This year, I'm making a call for my sleeper team. I got Ole Miss. I got Jackson Dart and Ole Miss. The Ole Miss Rebels.
Okay, I like Jackson Dart.
I like Jackson Dart a lot. I think if he plays good this year, he would declare for the draft and he would go really high.
How does them losing Judkins?
That's going to be a big part, but their head coach is just too smart.
I think Ohio State's gonna win it all.
Here's the thing though. Ohio State needs to win it all.
Yeah.
You need to. If you just spent the record for the most money, you have a team worth an NFL almost salary cap almost, kinda.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that you brought in a horrible offensive coordinator, a bad defensive coordinator, and a horrible, bad-minded quarterback coach, and you have Ryan Day as your coach who can't win in big games what's to literally save his life or children, and I just can't be fully sold on, and especially with this new 12-team bracket where you're gonna have to be playing multiple rounds and certain teams to go. It's hard to trust Ohio State. I think LSU could go and win it with Bryce Underwood.
Ohio State brought back so many players who were gonna go first and
Yeah,
second.
I know. It's insane.
I mean, is this the best college duo running back
Yeah,
ever?
yeah.
Judkins and Heather?
Actually, no. We got some other ones, buddy.
Who's better?
We have Barry Sanders and who is Barry Sanders' backup, guys? Look it up. You got the computer, bro.
Barry Sanders in general.
Barry Sanders had a backup in college, and then Auburn in 2004 had 2,000-yard running backs who both went in the top 5.
Oh, okay.
Thurman Thomas and Barry Sanders, guys.
Yeah.
And then you have Reggie Bush and Ricky Jackson, I believe.
Yeah.
And then you have 2 Auburn running backs who ran 1,000 yards, went top 5. So
What if Judkins wins Heisman?
it's gonna be a minute till we see another running back get Heisman at all. I don't think we'll ever see a running back get Heisman for the next 5 to 10 years.
All right. Who is your Heisman favorite right now?
I don't know. I got 3. I'm gonna throw out 5, honestly. Okay, they're not in order. Shador, Travis Hunter, Nico from Tennessee, Jackson Dart, and Burden.
Oh, Luther Burden.
Luther Burden from Mizzou. I think I'm going to say this right now. I think Luther Burden's going to be the number 1 receiver on everyone's draft board next year.
Okay. My top, I'm going to do 4. Okay.
Oh,
Arnold Perkins.
okay.
Okay. Dylan Gabriel. Okay. Travis Hunter. And Jackson Dart.
I think Jackson Dart is going to show the world. Like, all over my phone. I don't even follow Ole Miss football, but I just started because they got literally, like, the greatest hype videos. Like, they make me want to run through a wall. Like, Jackson Dart slinging it to Trey is maybe the most comfortable feeling I've had watching college football in a minute. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
I just think Ole Miss is going to be, like, just done. What's their schedule? Ole Miss's 2024 schedule is Furman, Middle Tennessee, Wake Forest, Kentucky, South Carolina, LSU, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi State. They are going to playoffs.
They're losing to Furman.
They're going to playoffs. I got Ole Miss going to playoffs with at least 2 losses.
2 losses to who?
But Georgia and LSU.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe not Georgia. I think they could beat Georgia. They almost did this last year, so I think they would for sure lose to LSU. I think LSU this year is going to be like ramming down teams' throats. Like,
one more time. Dude, have you seen these when reporters ask corners, who's the top 5, or when reporters ask corners, who's the top 5 receivers? Keenan Allen is always in the list. Have you noticed
because his
that?
route running is unbelievable.
Yeah, but like people who just watch football, they never have Keenan Allen. in the
It's
top 5.
because they're dumb.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen is so good, but one, he can never stay on the field.
Yeah. That is a
Never. It's sad. Hurts my feelings.
Where's Mike Williams going?
Carolina.
Yeah, I did see that they're bringing him in for a visit.
Oh, are they actually?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's smart. How about Bryce Young to pay if he really is the guy? I mean,
Yeah, if he took him first overall in trade.
hey, you have to get him help. You can't just get him Deontay Johnson and be like, oh, there you go, man. There you go. We just spent $100 million on a guard who ran fucking 5 yards.
Traded Bryce Young for Caleb Williams.
Like, yeah. Oh my God. Like, that might go down in history as one of the worst trades ever.
I mean, unless Bryce Young steps up. I still think he could be good, but
I don't.
he just needs a little bit of help.
I don't think Bryce Young is gonna be good. Even when I was watching him in college, like I was just like, this guy's not gonna be that good in the NFL.
Jonathan Mingo had a good season. All right. Well, do you have anything else? College related, NFL related.
I want you guys to go out there and I want you to find me. I want you guys to find me a clip of. I want you guys to please find me a clip of where Jason Henderson blitzed through the C gap and tackled the running back and quarterback on a read option. I can't find it anywhere again,
But you know about it.
but I saw it, and
Okay.
it's bothering me. And it was an away game, and he blitzed up the C gap, and he got both the read option like the famous Aaron Donald play. If I could have that footage, I'd just be happy. I just want it.
All right. So that's it.
That's it.
All right. Well, that was the first edition of the Throwdown Podcast. Make sure you follow all of our social media platforms. We'll post another video in 2 weeks, another podcast.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Thank you for listening to the Throwdown.
Yep. Thank you for listening.